Hello, my name is Crow Paddles, and I want to showcase what I have been doing in this game called The Farmer Was Replaced. Well, before we start, The Farmer Was Replaced, well, the game that you can program stuff so this drone can automatically harvest and plant and stuff. Right, so what I want to show first is this. This list of scripts. This will harvest and plant specific stuff like this. The first script will harvest grass, and the second one will plant bushes and harvest them when they are grown and they are adults. And let's wait for it so you can actually see it harvesting. Yeah, like that. Now what about this? 3. Oh wait. Clear it first. Yeah, 3. It plants the trees in a checkered pattern. Well, we're doing that because the trees have a premise, and that premise is it will grow slower when it is next to other trees. That's why we do this diagonally, because they don't count as being next to each other. I don't know. Right. Now for carrots, their premise is that they cast one hay and one wood. Well, it, it isn't literally a premise. Basically, it's just well, an exchange. Also, you can notice that it is watering. I added that in this script right here. If num item is lalabay, yabba yabba. Okay, let's pause it and show pumpkin. Let's harvest it first, because it will be a waste of the resources that we just use. Right, so pumpkin. The premise of this is that there is two premises. First, it can sometimes become dead. Second, if there are enough pumpkins that are grown in a square, they will merge, and that will give more pumpkins. We want that. That's why in this script, the first pumpkin script, I made it so that it will plant pumpkins in the place of the dead pumpkins. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Let's just pause it and start pumpkin 2. Pumpkin 2, what I made it do is it will scan for any dead pumpkins, and if there are dead pumpkins, then it will first plant, then scan again. If there's no more dead pumpkins, then it will harvest. So if we open this up, you can see it is a pale. It's a pale because somehow, because I'm still new to programming and there are a bunch of errors, well, somewhat errors. What happened is that we'll harvest even though there are still dead pumpkins in the entire field, and I don't want that. Well, we can't do anything about it now since it is done. I'm going to make a new script for that, but it will be later on because I burned out since I've been playing this for like hours. Right, let's harvest this and move on to the next script. Now for polyculture, what it is, this is gonna be hard to explain. What it does is it detects the plant that the drone is on, and what it detects is what the plant the drone is currently in. wants as a partner. A partner will basically make it grow faster. Well, not basically, literally. So if we start it, it does that. You see, it doesn't need to be next to it, the partner. Just needs to be existing somewhere in this field. I believe it is random. You can see with this chaotic placement. Even though it makes it grow faster, I believe that it sucks. It frankly sucks because it wastes so much time just moving around, going to the correct place to place its partner. Yeah, I'm still new to this voice recording stuff. I wanna stop, but I don't wanna record and edit a bunch of text into the video. I just want to upload it. Right, so weird one is a weird substance that sometimes come into fruition when you fertilize a plant. You see, this disgusting looking thing. Oh my, oh my. I didn't notice I stopped at 667. Right, so that's the end for this harvesting and planting scripts. Now moving on to this miscellaneous ones. This testing chamber. This is where I test a bunch of stuff. So right now it's testing this block of code, and if we run it, it will just print this list of numbers. And for locator, this is the first version of the movement script. You will set you will set a location here using coordinates x and y. Right now it's set at 0 0, so let's make it 3 4. If we then start it, it will move to 3 4. Yeah. If we change it again, make it 7 0, it will move to 0 7. No, not 7 0. That was a mistake. I meant 0 7. Right, so multi-locator, this is the new kid in the block. You can set a bunch more numbers, coordinates, and if we start it, it will go to the first one, that is 0 0, then it will go to 0 7, then 7 7, then 7 0, then 0 0. Yeah. Now for locator advance, this is the third version where it can take in coordinates from other scripts, like the previous script polyculture. It imports the, where is it, this this guy. It imports it into the script, and then it will input coordinate. The coordinate that it will input comes from the plant that we are detecting for its partner. Yeah, right. Let's move it back. And for fun, it just pets the piggy. You can see like that. Ah, so cute. Right, so the last thing I'm gonna show you is this delaying script. I made it like a module, just like Locator Advance, the third movement script. This will delay the script by the given amount of time. So if we make a brand new script, let's import it. Delayer, then let's do delayer dot delay second, then let's delay it by 5 seconds before doing a flip. Let's look at the drone. Oh wait, parenthesis, right. So let's start it. Yeah. Actually, this delayer function uses do a flip to delay, because do a flip takes about 1 second. Let's change this to print so that we can actually see it better. Done. Let's do it again. Start. Let's wait for 5 seconds. And there. That's about 5 seconds, I guess. Yeah, that's it for this showcase. Bye, I guess.